G'day guys, today we're taking a quick look at navigation when off-roading and touring. Now we all know that in order to get to your destination, you need to know how to get there, usually. There's a few different ways you can do that in this day and age, such as your phone, a dedicated GPS unit, and good old paper maps. Now in this day and age, pretty much everybody carries a GPS with them every day, whether they know it or not. That's your mobile phone. If you've got a smartphone, Google Maps is a free tool. It's pretty much on every phone now. You can use it not only to get to your destination as a GPS, but you can use it to trip plan. You can figure out your destination distances, times, calculate your fuel usage and everything like that. You can also save your trip as a bookmark or something like that if you have a trip in the planning or something like that. There's also other apps you can use such as HEMA, Mud Maps, Gaia GPS. It's just so useful and handy. Everyone has it and this is the perfect place to start. Now in my opinion, nothing beats a dedicated GPS unit on your dash or on your roof, etc. What this does is it maintains navigation. As long as you have direct line of sight to the sky, this guy will still be connected 99.9% of the time. This is just a little Navman unit. You can pick these up for like $150. Great for touring. This one has a breadcrumb feature. So if you're off-roading, going through like a pine plantation or something like that, they're a little bit of a maze. This will actually tell you where you've come from and let you know which tracks you've been down already. So really efficient way to explore, and also if you get lost, it lets you find your way back. You can also get the HEMA units, the VMS units. Those are a step above your traditional on-road GPSs. Basically what they do is they include a lot more information, public utilities, stops, campsites, things like that. They let you take snapshots of your campsites and record your trips. The biggest benefit of one of those dedicated off-road GPS units is that they actually include topographical maps. Now, most people won't really use a topographical map or even know how to read one. If you buy one of these units, it's important to know how to read them, but what it does is it comes in extremely handy, especially if you're towing. If you're off-roading with a caravan or a really heavy camper trailer or something like that, using the topographical maps will let you know when there's a steep climb coming up, when there's a steep descent coming up on one of the tracks, so you can prepare beforehand rather than going over a crest and realizing it's 500 meters to the bottom and it's a 20-degree slope down. You know, something like that could be pretty bad situation to be in if you're not prepared for it. So that's where they really come into play. Now, you also get your paper maps. I keep paper maps purely as a backup. I do not use them on a day-to-day basis, although I know a lot of channels out there do. But yes, having the map out at the kitchen table or the picnic table, whatever, on your trip is fun. It lets everyone get sort of an overview of where you are, where you're going. In my opinion, paper maps are very vulnerable. Someone spills one drink and that's pretty much it for the map. So I keep them in a waterproof bag as backups only. Here I've got Queensland, Southeast Queensland and Queensland Outback from HEMA. Really good map. Again, they're like a topographical map. They sort of show you the layout of the land and everything like that. So really good. But it's good to have backups. Like your GPS could die from the heat suddenly. You never know. Your phone, you could drop it into a waterfall by accident. God, you know, you're now stuck without any kind of navigation from your destination. So if you had the ability to pull out some paper maps, you know, plan C is better than no plan C. So that's a really good option to look at, and they're dirt cheap. I think these are like $10–15 each, so dirt cheap, and they don't take up much room. So that's a quick look at navigation, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, live to explore.